Okay, so we have fallow and we've got elk. Now I think y'all did this wrong because they're both elk A.
They're both elk. That's fine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
you
see.
can tell one's B,
Oh,
one's
okay.
A, and one's
Oh,
B.
so, all right, so probably the more mild meat. I'm gonna start with the elk. So let's go with elk A. All right, it's relatively thin, and I like mine thin, so this is good. Still has, for jerky, it's about your normal amount of moisture removed. Nice aroma.
I know, right? The bouquet.
The first thought in my mind when I bit into it is that this is tender, which is, I like tender jerky. I don't like to lose a tooth in the process of trying to eat a piece. This is a very mild flavor. It's the meat is good. The flavor is mild. It's very pleasant. I probably should have taken that second bite.
I know, that's what our problem was. We got you overpowered.
Man,
You
I
can't
should have
taste
taken
the
that
meat.
second bite. But I like the elk meat. It's good. So let's try this. The elk with the. Is this a red pepper on it?
It is.
Okay. Well, I'm partial to spicy and pepper, so.
I mean, but it's not bad though. I mean,
All right.
it's kind of mild. It's easy on you.
It can't be
you know what I
bad
mean?
for me.
Yeah, make sure you cleanse the palate after each bite. Want to get a fair running of all the flavor profiles.
All right. I want to try this pepper. This one feels like it's just a little bit more dehydrated, which I like really dehydrated meat. And I like pepper. That's my personal favorite. I think this other elk was a little bit sweeter, which they're both good. And these are both excellent results. This one, I don't see any, if it has pepper or salt, it could be, I really can't really tell, but it has a little sweetness to it, which is pleasant. And this one is more seasoned. For those that like more seasoned, this is good. All right, I want to keep eating it. I got to stop.
He almost went for the third bite.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're both really good.
Okay, now we're going to go to the fallow, and I'm going to think about the texture of the meat compared to elk. So let's break off a little piece. Nothing unusual there. Now, it's obvious that the same person made these two and the same person made those two. I don't know who it is. But the fallow on this one is a little bit more sweet than the elk. That could just be the way it was mixed up. And I think I like it, the meat itself, it's hard to differentiate. Okay, this is fallow, this is elk.
Yeah, see, that's where we were too, because the seasonings taste the same, and it's hard to tell the difference between the meat.
And this was cut on the same slicer.
Yeah, the same.
So they're
Everything's
thinner.
Exactly the same.
But because the fallow has more sweetness in it, I really kind of like the fallow better.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I'm really liking the sweetness better. Okay, I want to keep eating, but I got to put them down.
Yeah.
Now we're going to try the fallow with the pepper in it. And this is a thicker piece of meat right here. And again, when it comes to jerky, there's 1,000 different preferences.
Yeah. I mean,
But we all know that you're a staunch opponent of salt and heavy salt.
Well, no, not so much true. I mean, you can oversalt anything, but a lot of jerky has salt. This is good. This is really a nice flavor. So
I think the meat adds a lot of flavor to it also. You know, how you can taste the difference in the meat also, I believe.
these are both home runs, and I can't say I prefer one over the other. These are both home run recipes. So A+ to both of you, good job. And if I didn't like it, I would tell you, but these are both good sellers. Good job.